How's it going, everyone? Today we have got a
2002 Honda Integra Type R.
So let's get into it. So what are the specs of this car?
Is got K20 engine from factory, limited slip box, 6-speed manual. It has a Mugen air box, a Honda RBC manifold of Cord Euro R. Has a Mugen exhaust manifold, a 3-inch exhaust system, and it's mapped to 252 brake horsepower.
Lovely.
I mean, you can just do this.
Oh, that was brutal. That's great. So what's the history on the car?
So it was originally purchased by someone in Japan in 2002, of course. Not 100% sure where. I do have some dealer history that looks like, I think it was from Kyoto. So the service book that I have is from there. And then from all the history I can find is the car was last registered in Toyama, which is the north side of Japan. And after that and some more research in the service book, and I managed to get the auction sheet and stuff and pictures of it rolling through Japan, I managed to get a set of plates made up that match the car direct. So I usually put them either on the car or on the dash, but that's about all I can get. It did come into the country with the Mugen air box, the Mugen exhaust manifold, and a Mugen exhaust system. The only thing that I didn't keep was the Mugen exhaust system, as I wanted more power and a slight more volume. You've got to remember, these cars are coming up 22, 25 years old.
I know, yeah.
It's like a lot of the Hondas that I used to drive around in were late 90s, and yeah, they're just, that's why you just see so little of them now, because they're 30 odd year old.
Exactly. And sadly a lot of them just all rust away because, well, especially here in this country, yeah. So how rare is this car?
I would say it's getting there. It's definitely getting rarer. A lot of the cars in the country, back home in the UK and in Scotland, are white. So this is a blue one. It's a blue one with black interior. I suppose the only rare you could really get for that is a blue interior, but there isn't that many of them. So yeah, but the black interior, and I guess the lower mileage that it has compared to a lot of the other ones there. So yeah, I would say it's pretty rare. When we were at the dock show yesterday, they said they'd never see blue ones over here, so yeah, that was pretty neat.
Revs to go. Oh. Gee, she revs for days. That's brilliant.
She revs for days and stops for days. The brakes are good. It's PBS.
Oh yeah.
PBS pads that I think they're still running Civic Cup. Your pedal is really, really hard, and if something feels like you're not going to stop, and then all of a sudden you are stopped.
Yeah. Is this your daily car?
No, this is not my daily driver. I wouldn't like to daily drive this for how it is with the short shifter and such, but no, this is just my, I guess, garage queen. It didn't really do miles during lockdown. I think I've done about 150 miles in a year. But it doesn't. It's not a daily driver. So no. Although I was at the Nurburgring last month, and that was 1,800 miles round trip.
Is that the most you've put on it in one sort of go?
Yeah, I would say so. We done that over a week, so we ran out the mileage. But I'm quite happy driving it up and down the length of the UK for shows and such. But yeah, so it just comes out when it's nicer weather. It doesn't come out. It's never seen a salty road in the UK. Got to try and keep it good, and that's the only way you can keep these clean and the bodywork on them good. Speaking
of that, is there any noticeable signs of rust at the minute?
No, not at all. You only see the odd little tiny bit here and there, but underneath is pretty clean. It's probably cleaner than my daily, and that's a 2018 car. But yeah, so it's probably one of the cleanest ones I would think in the country. As you see, even just driving it normally, like you can just shift to kind of 2.5.
Oh yeah,
and it is fairly civil.
Yeah, it's just nice and calm.
But that's the volume at probably like 30-40 at under $2,000.
Yeah.
So you can drive it pretty quietly. I live in bottom of a residential street. Sometimes I have to take this out at 5 in the morning to go to shows and such, so try not to wake up half the neighbourhood. But it's pretty good.
Do you know what is integral to a good night's sleep? It's a good bed. And why not go with Sure Sleep? You can get £10 off, free assembly and delivery here in Northern Ireland. So check the link out below.
So what are some of the modifications that you've done to the car?
So what I've done, if I start at the bottom, is I have a set of Enki RPF1s.
Yes.
Complete with centre caps, wrapped in proxy tyres, Toyo Proxys that is. It's got Brady brake lines, upgraded PBS pads, M-Tech C-Tech discs, C-Hooks discs, sorry. It's got Titan coilovers, full road setup, hard race rear camber adjusters, a hybrid racing short shifter which is very short, and I've got a Cusco rear C-pillar brace that I only added like last week.
Unbelievable. What is this car like to drive?
It's great fun, puts a big smile on my face. Obviously it's VTEC, so it will rev to 8.6, 8.7, keeps pulling. Because of the shorter ratios that they have in these boxes in Japan compared to any UK EP3 Civics. So obviously it just wants to always go, and with a limited slip diff it can be pretty on and off. I'm pretty sure it's an OEM diff, but it could be aftermarket. I haven't opened the box yet, but it feels pretty aggressive, so when you go into a corner just put the foot down and it'll pull you right round. It's great.
I did feel it scatting just a wee touch.
Yes, yeah, I mean it does torques there. The diff is quite aggressive. Sometimes you do hit VTEC, and that's first gear VTEC is you just hold on. It was trying to spin, but I still managed to kind of hold it to about 8 and then just grab second, and even when you grab second it was still spinning and trying to get grip.
So what is the miles per gallon like?
It really depends on how you drive. If you're going to drive it hard, it will drink as much fuel as you can give it.
Yep.
I have not done the calculations. It will do, if you're driving it carefully, we've driven it back from Japfest and such, and it will do about, I think we've got about 38 or so, but that is about it. So usually out of the tank I will usually get about 300, 320. I think the most I've had is close to about 380, but that was before it was marked and it was on a lot lower spec and stuff. That's one thing I really like about the car is you need to get out of trouble. It's got the power to just go, see ya.
Oh yeah, drop a gear, gone.
Yeah.
So you were mentioning that you went to the Nürburgring. How many laps did you do, and was it good fun?
So we done 2 laps. Myself, a few of my friends done 3. It was obviously you got to drive the car home.
Yeah.
So you can't drive it too hard. The best way I would describe it's like the best back road in the world. It can be pretty unforgiving. It is like going down the back road. Your runoff area is about a car length maybe in a lot of the corners, but it is great. It is everything you can dream of from the video game, and it's pretty like a surreal experience. We kind of, I guess, put it down to like car mecca. Like you have to, it's something you have to do. But yeah, it was cool. Got to see so many cars. Everyone in the local area and stuff were so welcoming, and we had a great time. So I'm hoping to go back with my friends in 2026. That's our next plan.
Oh yes, bro. So I see you've got an award there. What place did you come, and what event was it?
So I got top 5 outdoors at the docks in Belfast, run by JPCCNI. So we are part of, we're kind of a sister club to them, because we are JPCC SC for Scotland. Yes, I won top 5 outdoors. Really surprised. I mean, there was great quality cars indoors and outdoors, but to get that, it was just unbelievable. It was just, I didn't expect that, and thankfully all the guys that came over, a shout out to them. They deserve all the credit. They were helping me clean the car, and we cleaned all the engine bay and such, and yeah, we got it kind of gleaming enough that a judge decided to give us an award. So it was in no particular order, it's just top 5 outdoors, but yeah, I'm over the moon. It's just made my week. A lot of people mistake it. There's like, I've had it once mistaken for being a charge car.
A charge car?
Yeah, someone came up to me and said it was charged because I smoked their BM, so it was pretty good.
Someone did not impress their girlfriend, probably.
No, they were not. They were chasing me on the way to Knockhill one night, and I pulled over and they didn't pass me. They were quite confused at why I was so quick when I told them yes. Anyway.
What are some of the quirks of this vehicle?
So the quirks of this vehicle is incredibly practical for what you would think a two-door coupe is. You can get 4 people in it pretty comfortably, especially behind me because I'm short. Yeah, we used to take, for our previous club, we used to go down to the Japanese Auto Extravaganza, or JE is formerly known. We used to drive the gazebo down, and I used to have to take it because I was the only person. I was always going on my own, and it would fit, so it would touch the driver's side rear light and about the back of the passenger seat, but we've managed to get the big gazebo in there. The stereo is still the one it came from in Japan. It's a Kenwood stereo. I can't read most of it. I can kind of work it enough that I can get in the source and put a CD in or an iPod, and yeah, so that's pretty fun. As maybe in the video show, is it thinks we're off the water all close to Japan right now, so it thinks we're under the sea. And I guess a couple other things that are quirky about it is the gear linkage is fully exposed in the car, so when the hybrid shifters are fully on show, which means a lot of heat can come through the tunnel, so you start giving it a lot of VTEC and stuff, and you just put your hand down, you're cold, it will warm you up pretty quick, the floor gets pretty warm. And then obviously I've got the Cusco C-pillar brace in the car, so you can see that through the back window. So other than that, it looks pretty stock but inside, but yeah, it's pretty good. I know people that have run these as dailies, but it just wasn't for me. Big gap here.
Yeah, whenever you want. Oh, that is VTEC. That is brilliant. Class. Now it's time to rate the car. So, for Future Classic, we've given it a 7. For Daily, we've given it a 5. For Wallet Hurt, we've also given it another 7. And then for Fun, we've given it a 6. So the total comes to 25 out of 40, which is 62.5%. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow our new podcast channel in the link in the description, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
So you can see that through the back window. So other than that, it looks pretty stock but inside, but yeah, it's pretty good. I know people that have run these as dailies, but it just wasn't for me.
Brilliant. Okay, that was very well timed.